Hi everyone and welcome to Weston Super Mare. I just came out here before work. I've got work later, but I just really wanted some fresh air and some sea and some sunshine. So I've taken advantage of the fact that I'm off this morning and this afternoon, and I've come out here to Weston. So my plan was just to have a walk by the seafront and go for fish and chips. So that's exactly what I've done. It's been a really lovely morning. I'm going to show you a little bit of my walk now. I started at the ice rink. There's a new ice rink where the Tropicana used to be, where I used to go swimming as a teenager, and also where the Sea Monster used to be. So that's there for the sort of Christmassy season, I think. So that's really good. I didn't get to go to the pier, but I saw a Christmas tree on there, so that's looking Christmassy. Anyway, I had a lovely walk along the seafront and out to Nightstone Island. I walked across past the marine pond as well. Just had a really lovely morning, and I've been looking for fish and chip shops, trying to decide on where to go for fish and chips for lunch. Eventually I decided to go to this one, but there were many others I looked at, and I'd taken videos of all the ones I considered, but eventually I went for this one. I think it's called the Waterfront Cafe Fish Bar, Waterfront Fish Bar even. So yeah, that was great, really. Well, I'll tell you about the fish and chips in a minute. So yeah, I'm just going to show you some footage of my day so far, and then I'll talk about the fish and chips. Coming up in this video, as well as a fish and chip review, I'll tell you a little bit about the marine lake and also about Birnbeck Pier and what's going to be happening with that. So do keep listening and watching. It can be quite dangerous to swim in the sea at Weston Super Mare. It goes out a very long way, and also it can get quite muddy as well. So this marine lake is absolutely brilliant. It's a really safe place to swim every day, and it's filled by the tides. So it's nearly 100 years old and it's 200 metres long. It originally had a diving stage and rafts and rubber boats, some water chutes and children's paddleboards. And there were hundreds of bathing tents and dressing enclosures to protect bathers' modesty. In the distance there you can see Birnbeck Pier, and it's the only pier in the country to link to an island. And as you can see, it's in a bit of a disrepair. It's a grade 2 listed pier, and it's been in disrepair for a number of years now after being privately owned. It's recently been purchased by the council, and they're going to start to restore it. They're going to start to restore the landside buildings, and then they'll restore the legs and make it so that you can access it safely. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about my fish and chips. As I said, I went to the Waterfront Fish Bar, just down by the pier by Revo, and I had fish and chips and mushy peas. I honestly don't know what fish it was, to be honest. I forgot to ask. Anyway, it was $8.95 and it was really delicious. It was very good. It was cooked to order. There was nothing already cooked, and really, really hot. And the batter was really crunchy and it was perfect. Really lovely flaky fish. Nice tasty mushy peas. And I suppose the only one thing I would say is the batter was a tiny bit oily towards the end, but they were really, really good fish and chips, and I would definitely go back there. And I would give them probably a 9 out of 10. I'm just making my way back across to the train station now. Whenever I come to Weston, I always seem to be running late for the train, so that's what I'm doing now. I'm kind of walking a bit fast, heading towards the train, because as I say, I've got work tonight. I don't want to be late for work. So this has been a bit of a different video, me just chatting about my day and showing you videos rather than doing a walking tour or anything like that. But I hope you enjoyed it anyway. So yeah, thanks so much for watching everybody. I'll probably do some more fish and chip shop reviews throughout the winter because, well, in the winter, it's not really ice cream weather, is it? Got to do the fish and chips. So I'll go around some seaside-y places and do some fish and chip reviews and show you a bit of the seafront as well. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.